Let's get into some things of the things, child. We got some stuff to talk about today, honey. We got some stuff to talk about. Hit that like button if you are new here. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We have a great time over here. You meant what you said when you said it. Really be expect, because I'll be understanding y'all sometimes. And when y'all know when I say y'all, you know I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about y'all. Convince me that all these people that got something to say have been actively involved in the political process in their world. I don't believe it. You ain't gonna convince me. I know y'all love me. What's up, you guys? Hey. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you guys. So, when we were live earlier, I asked y'all what y'all wanted to talk about. And I said, let's get into this Offset Cardi B situation. Because really, y'all, it's really not a lot going on. It's just not a lot going on right now. So, I've been wanting to talk about this Cardi B Offset thing because I kind of have some questions. I didn't go to work today, Bama girl, so I honestly don't know. I did get an email, but I don't know. I'll deal with it tomorrow when I go to work. I mean, I did what I could do on my part. So I'll deal with it when I go to work tomorrow. Cajun, why you all in Chuck's schedule? There go Chuck right there. Talking about I know Chuck ain't available on a Tuesday. And there go Chuck right there. Anyway, I do want to make this announcement before we go any further because I literally just saw this and I don't want to forget to say it. If you guys, we will be, we know that on June the 20th, we will definitely be watching Noah's Ark, the movie. It'll be streaming on Paramount Plus. And now that the cat is out of the bag, T.S. Madison is in the movie, in case y'all didn't already know. And that is what she was talking about when she was telling Kaya, I just got you a bag, because they wanted to use the song Next Caller in the movie. And T.S. Madison was like, cool, no problem. So, yeah. Okay. But on June the 23rd, on Netflix, the documentary called I'm Your Venus is going to start streaming. We are absolutely going to watch it. So y'all make sure y'all remind me, in case I forget, y'all remind me. I'm going to put it on my calendar though. But I'm Your Venus, it is a documentary on the life of Venus Extravaganza. For those of you who don't know, her story was chronicled in the documentary Paris is Burning. From the description, it looks like it says both of her very different families came together. So it's going to probably be her house family, the House of Extravaganza, and her birth family are going to come together and tell her story. And then it says they're also trying to get her case reopened. If you watched Pose, the character Candy, her story was loosely based on Venus. You texted me the other day? I didn't see a text from you. I have to look again, Cajun, because I didn't see a text from you, baby. But it's loosely based on, Candy was loosely based on her. But if you guys don't know, yeah. So if you don't know the story of Venus Extravaganza, Venus, unfortunately, she was trans. And unfortunately, she was unalived by one of her Johns. And her body was found, like, I believe under the bed, like stuffed under the bed or something like that in a whole motel. And so they're trying to reopen her story. And so I definitely want to see this documentary. It'll be on Netflix on June the 23rd. So, baby, we are getting it in this month. So add that to our calendar for the month of June. Okay. Also, Don't forget, Cajun, do me a favor, send it again because I didn't see it. You sure you sent it to the right person? Mm-hmm. Yeah, send it to me again because I don't see it, baby. Um, Again, I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face because I don't want no problems. I don't want no misunderstandings. I did pin my birthday link for my wish list. By all means, you do not have to get me anything. We will be having a birthday party. I should know by the end of this week what day the birthday party will be on. It'll be a virtual birthday party, so you can join me here. You can celebrate here with me for free. But if you would like to bless me with a birthday gift, there is a wish list there of things that I like. If you want to do something different, you can reach out to me one-on-one and I can give you an address if you see something else or you want to send me something else. I just don't put my address out for obvious reasons. And I do not have a P.O. box anymore. Okay, you just send it to me again. Okay, boo. Okay. Hold on, baby. Okay, I did. You know what, Cajun? I think I did see that, but now I think I did see it. I apologize, baby. Y'all, I have the worst habit of responding to stuff in my head. Do y'all do that? Do y'all read a text message and respond in your head? I have the worst habit of doing that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, all right, for real, that's it. Okay, Cajun, you got that information. If you need something else, I'll get it to you after the live. Tell your mama I said congratulations. I'm so happy for her. And I know that you and your brother have been loving up on mama. I know y'all have been. So congratulations, mama. Y'all, everybody wish Chuck's mama a happy birthday in the chat so she can see it, so he can show it to her and see all that love that she has out here. Baby, let me tell you something. And when I see these people enjoying their life later on in life, first of all, it gives me pleasure, it gives me hope. And Chuck, I know you already do this because me and you talked about this when I met you in Louisville. Let me tell you, I love history. And because I obviously, right? And because I love history so much, I know the people gonna be like, will she get to Offset and Cardi? Sorry, y'all. But the one thing I say about older people, I love sitting down and talking to older people and just hearing their stories. They are like the best textbook ever. And I love it. So, Chuck, I know you are spoiling her, and I know she is enjoying her day. Not Coach Mean Reen. I love it. I don't know why that hit me like that, but I love it. Okay. Let's get into this Offset Cardi situation. So for those who don't know, because somebody in my other chat was like, baby, I don't know nothing going on with them. Offset and Cardi B. So Cardi B, the rapper, Offset, the rapper. Baby, they are going through an ugly divorce. They have been married. They have 3 children together. And they have been doing this on again, off again thing for a minute, right? Well, the divorce is getting really, really, really ugly. It was reported last week that Offset in their divorce papers, which I want to get a copy of their divorce papers. I ain't telling you no lies. I want to see if there's a divorce paper that I want to see. I want to see Offset and Cardi B's divorce paper. Okay, that is the paperwork that I want to see. Okay, the Home Depot cashier hug. Yes, mama. And so it has been reported that Offset is asking Cardi B for spousal support. Now, let's go back to the beginning and let's work our way forward. I found an article that gives us a timeline of their relationship so that we can kind of get a little get a little information here. So let's get into it. Let me share my screen so y'all can see the article. You know what? You better pay attention in class. Cardi B's crash out is concerning how? What you mean, Gabby? I mean, I don't think it's to me, it's who Cardi B is. Cardi B always does that. She comes down to the internet and she cusses everybody out. I mean, she did it when she was beefing with Tasha K. This ain't the first time she done cussed out that man. And unfortunately, it probably won't be the last. It probably will not be the last. Okay. All right. So I found this on Billboard. It's a timeline of their relationship. So let's just read through Cardi B and Offset's relationship. Okay. The duo's relationship began in early 2017 and has since brought cheating scandals, a secret marriage, kids, and a third. Wait a minute, and some hot collaborative. Wait a minute, are they trying to allude that there's another baby? Okay, hold on. A secret marriage, kids. So we know Cardi's kids are Culture, Wave. Oh, I don't think we know. Okay, they talking about Cardi's third baby because I don't think we know Cardi's third baby. And then he has 3 kids from another relationship or relationships. Okay. Cardi and Offset secretly married on September the 20th of 2017 before the Migos rapper proposed to her on stage at Power 99 Powerhouse concert in Philadelphia in October of the same year. According to the Fulton County Magistrate in Georgia, Cardi filed for divorce from Offset nearly 3 years later on September the 15th of 2020. The two eventually got back together weeks later, only for Cardi to file for divorce again in the summer of 2024. There have been accusations of infidelity on both parts, but the couple previously maintained their love for each other, from super lavish gifts bestowed upon them, their children, to making their videos, family affairs. Offset and Cardi have been public about their feelings for each other during both the peaks and the valleys of their relationship or romance. So here is the timeline. On December the 6th, Cardi B teases Lick, a collaboration with Offset. February the 5th of 2017, they went on their first date, which was to the Super Bowl. Cardi has talked about this being their first date at the Super Bowl. Okay, so that's their first date down to the Super Bowl. I think the baby's name is Blossom. She said it during the rain. Okay, Blossom. Okay. Cardi knew where this was headed. She should have been hard. She should have had him sign a post-nup. Ooh. Oh, okay. Should have made him do that on condition of reconciliation when he was on his apology tour for cheating. That's smart. You're right. Sure should have. Okay, y'all. Hold on, let me go back to the article. Okay. Okay, so this is a picture of them from the Super Bowl, or them going live from the Super Bowl. And the caption from Bossip official, and the caption reads, "New couple alert, hashtag Cardi B, hashtag Offset of the Migos went to the Super Bowl together." Okay. February the 14th of 2017, Cardi posted a telling video on her Instagram. On Valentine's Day, Cardi B posted an Instagram video of her and her babe, Offset. Judging by the pair's outfits and the stadium seats in the background, it's a video from their hot date to the Super Bowl earlier that month. On March of 2017, Cardi denies the relationship. Quote, "I'm not saying I'm dating an Atlanta guy. I don't feel like that's a denial of the, that doesn't sound like a denial of the relationship. It just sounds like she ain't talking to you about it. She didn't say I'm not dating. She said I'm not saying I'm dating. I don't feel like that's a refuse. I don't feel like that's her denying the relationship. I feel like that's her saying I ain't about to talk to you about the relationship. But that could be me nitpicking. Okay. April of 2017, Offset also denies the relationship. Okay, well, maybe she was denying this shit, child. It says, soon after the Migos interview with Tim Westwood, Offset only offered a playful smirk on the subject of Cardi B while the rest of the group laughed. Shout out to Cardi B, said Migos member Quavo. Earlier that month, Westwood received the same silent treatment when he asked Offset about his relationship to the Bronx rapper. Well, maybe they just didn't want to talk to y'all. Again, I don't feel like that's them denying the relationship. I feel like that's them just not talking about the relationship. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Or am I just nitpicking? Hey, Powerful, what's up, boo? Yeah, I don't feel like that's them denying it. I feel like that's them just like, I ain't telling you. But okay, I could be wrong. Okay. All right. Let me know in the comments if y'all think I'm just being nitpicky. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. My stupid computer, y'all. Okay. I decided I think that's what I'm going to get for my birthday is a new computer. Anyway. Okay. I read that already. It's scrolling so slow. And then when I try to go fast, it scrolls past it. Okay. Cardi B and Offset attend the Met Gala after party together in May of 2017. Is that when she got into the fight with Ra Ali? That wasn't the Met Gala, that was during New York Fashion Week. When she threw that y'all remember when Cardi B threw that stiletto heel at Ra Ali and it clocked her in her forehead? Yeah. That's not funny. That is not funny. But y'all remember when she did that? That's not funny. That wasn't funny, Cardi. Cardi, that was not funny. You hit that girl in the head with that stiletto. But okay. June of 2017, Cardi still doesn't confirm her relationship with Offset. So this is what she said. It's been a blessing, me meeting him and meeting his friends. I see how hard they work, and that motivated me to work even harder. A lot of positive things came out of that meeting. And then it says later that month, the two attended the BET Awards separately. Again, I don't feel like that's not her. Now that she's not confirming it. Okay, they use a different language right there. They said she doesn't confirm. Okay, I'll admit that she doesn't confirm a relationship. Okay. On July of 2017, Offset buys Cardi a $60,000 chain. I bet he wish he had that $60,000 back now. While backstage at the Meek Mill concert, Cardi B and Offset appeared happier than ever as he flashed her personalized chain gifted to her by Offset. Celebrity jeweler Elliot Avon posted the chain on his Instagram account with the caption, "Bloody Moves." The chain included a Cardi B-esque hand with the red nails, rings, and a red bandana. Okay. I bet he got that $60,000 back. Ciao. Okay. Let's keep going. July 2017, Cardi shuts down engagement rumors. In a since-deleted Instagram post, Offset posted a video rocking a massive ring on his pinky finger. However, Cardi B denied engagement rumors at the 2017 MTV Awards and said it is not true. Okay, well, she said they wasn't engaged. October the 11th of 2017, Offset wishes Cardi a happy birthday with loving Instagram posts. Okay, that's great. October the 27th of 2017, Cardi B says she's single. Well, it sounds like they broke up. Well, there's the video of her saying she's single. Okay, sound like they broke up, honey. August 27th of 2017, Cardi and Offset are back on. And this is what Cardi tweeted. Reasons why me and Offset got into it. I think he stole my purple blanket, but it wasn't him. So I'm still looking for the suspect. Why my dad was yelling at me because somebody told him me and Offset broke up. And I'm quick cut my dad off, so don't get comfortable. Nah, but on a serious note, I really love my man. He was gifted to me from Jesus. Okay. October the 29th of 2017, Offset proposes to Cardi B. And well, those of us who remember it, that happened on stage. Okay. Looks like it says he paid $500,000. Wait, stop. Nope. $500,000. Baby. Okay. I know he wish he had that, however much he paid for, because I don't believe he paid $500,000 for that ring. But okay then. All right. December the 21st of 2017, Cardi mentions Offset on her song. What's that? Cartier. Okay. Offset is accused of cheating in December of 2017. A video surfaced of what appeared to be Offset with another naked woman in a hotel. The Migos rapper reportedly claimed that his iCloud was hacked. Child, they always getting hacked. It's always a hacker. That his iCloud was hacked. Days later, a model named Celine Powell claimed to be pregnant with Offset's baby. Do we know Celine Powell? Although both Cardi and Offset denied cheating rumors, Cardi was spotted without her engagement ring during a New Year's Eve public appearance. Xavier, who is Celine Powell? Because I know you know. You tell me. Slept with Future, 50 Cent, and Snoop. I knew that name. I knew that name. Yeah, okay. All right, moving right along. January the 9th of 2018, Cardi addresses the cheating rumors. I'm not going to read every caption because some of this is just... January the 14th, Offset gets a Cardi tattoo. Okay, that's great. Stupid, but great. Okay. March of 2018, Cardi addresses Offset cheating rumors. Let me see what she said. Why are you leaving? Okay, it's like everybody is coming down my neck. Like, why are you not leaving him? You have low self-esteem. I don't have low self-esteem. I know I look good. I know I'm rich. I know I'm talented. I know I could get any man I want, any basketball player, football player. But I want to work this shit out with my man. And I don't got to explain why. I'm not your property. This is my life. I'm going to take my time and I'm going to decide on my decision. It's not right what he effing did, but people don't know what I did because I ain't no angel. Well, okay. Well, I feel like that was her way of letting y'all know right there that it was back and forth. I just feel like that. Cat Stacks. Who is Cat Stacks? March the 29th of 2018, Cardi B issues a warning. Be careful with me. Do you know what you're doing? Whose feelings that you hurt, no bruising, you can't gain. Child, they're not quoting a song. Okay, moving right along. All right, April. Chuck, here's the answer to your question. April the 7th of 2018, Cardi reveals her baby bump on SNL. We remember that. Well, at least I remember that. That was my first YouTube video. I think that was my first. Let me not tell a lie. Was that my first? That was one of my first. It was. I don't know if it was the first or one of my first YouTube videos. Was that video? Cardi addresses cheating rumors again this April 9th of 2018 in an interview with GQ. She says, for a long time, we was in love with each other, but we don't really trust it. We don't really trust in each other. It was like a competition of who's going to hit each other up first. I don't want to hit him up first, but he will hit me up first. People used to put things in my head. He going to leave you. He going to be fucking with bad bitches. People used to put things in his head. Cardi, she's a dog. Don't trust her. We never really trusted each other because I always felt like he could get any girl he wants. What makes me think he going to want me? I think he felt the same way. All and ninjas always want to be with me and bitches want to be with him. Okay. She also mentioned Offset is a great business partner. I don't really know the music business too well, she admitted. I always feel like people taking advantage of me. He's always making sure that I'm well taken care of or that I'm learning something. Well, he didn't do a good job of doing it for himself. Because y'all net worth don't match. All right. May of 2018, Offset and Cardi attend the Met Gala separately. June of 2018, they shared the cover of Rolling Stone together with her baby bump. Okay. June 25th of 2018, Cardi admits the pair were already married. Okay. October the 9th of 2018, Cardi addresses the cheating rumors again. Girl, you knew you had a dog. All right. Let me see. December the 15th of 2018, Offset tries to get Cardi back in a very public way. That's when he came out on stage while she was performing, and he had flowers that spelled out, "Take me back, Cardi." That was at Rolling Loud. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. January the 31st, they reconcile and lay down new relationship rules. So I must have skipped the one because as I was scrolling, I think it skipped one of them. That must have skipped the one where she filed for divorce the first time. Okay. So January of 2019, they got back together. And they get on the red carpet together in February of 2019. All right. We don't care about that. Okay. That's fine. Great. Yeah, great. All right. They perform together. Great. That's great. They celebrate their marriage. Okay. Anniversary. That's great. I didn't know this timeline was this damn detailed. Golly. Okay. All right. Let me scroll past some of these. All right. December 24th of 2019, they bought their dream house. That's the house in Atlanta. That's important. We're going to talk about that Atlanta mansion. Okay. Scrolling. He bought her Birkins and roses for Mother's Day. Great. That's great. I bet he wish he had that money back. All right. So, no, I didn't. So September 15th of 2020, Cardi files for divorce. I didn't miss it. She filed for divorce in 2020. In October 2020, Cardi lets y'all know that they reunited. November, the divorce is off, honey. She called the divorce off. June, she was pregnant again. All right. Okay. All right. June 26th of 2023, Cardi slams new cheating rumors. I believe that's when that lady posted that video from Cardi B's house. I believe that's when that lady posted that video from inside of Cardi B's house, honey. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. Scrolling. All right. He accused her of cheating, whatever. All right. Offset denies cheating with Krishan Rock. Oh, Lord. Cardi confirms she's single. December 2023. She says she's single and no longer with Offset. Cardi does an emotional Instagram live. I remember that. Everybody was worried about her child because she sounded like she was, ready to end things. All right. He does love bomb. Lord have mercy. Look at all this love bombing he does. Look, child. May 16th of 2024, Cardi B says things are complicated. And in July 31st of 2024, Cardi files for divorce again. Then we find out in August that she is expecting baby number 3. She hid that baby good. She didn't tell us until August, and she had the baby in September. All right. September the 25th, Cardi and Offset put each other on blast. They tell each other's business, child. Cardi says that Offset is a narcissist. Cardi B supports Offset at Rolling Loud. Cardi accuses his mother and Offset and his mother of robbing her. That was in January. That was January this year. She said, and listen, after you and your mama robbed me, yeah, you and your mom robbed me, cold wiped my nose, told you to stop fucking playing with me. You just called your daughter for the first time this year, yesterday, your newborn. Well, what he gonna say to the newborn on the phone, Cardi? I mean, I don't mean no harm, but what he gonna say to the newborn on the phone, Cardi? The baby's 6 months old. Not even 6 months. If the baby was born in September, October, November, December, January, baby, it's been 5 months. But what he gonna say to the baby? I get your point, though. She said you didn't buy your kids any Christmas gifts. February the 28th, Offset responds to Cardi B's filing divorce seeking joint custody. And then May 29th, which was last Thursday, he filed for spousal support. May 30th, Cardi slams Offset for filing for spousal support and divorce. And now we are here. Okay. So let's come back together for a second. Let's talk about a few things. FaceTime. Okay. And listen, I understood her point. Okay. I understood the point, but I was just, Okay. Now I'm going to say this. Sorry, y'all. I ain't changed the picture. Give me a second. I got to go get my Frosty because it's melting. I wanted a Frosty. I got me a Frosty today. All right. What up, Don? Hey, boo. Hey, Don. I was listening to some of that trial coverage today. It looks like we finally got to the RICO. Now, my question is this. I guess they didn't get a prenup. I guess they didn't get a prenup. I let it melt. It ain't nothing but a milkshake now. Y'all do realize that Cardi asked and caught a charge fooling with Offset. That charge that she had when she went down to the strip club or the bar and fought that lady? Wasn't that over Offset? So let me ask y'all a question. And I want y'all to be honest. I'm going to let y'all listen to some of what Cardi B said, but I want y'all to be honest. If the situation were reversed, Would y'all have a problem with Cardi B wanting spousal support? Cardi B's net worth is $100 million. Offset's net worth, I think they said, was $20 million, and he owed $2 million in back taxes. They have 3 children together. They've been married for, well, it sounds like they've been together for almost 10 years. And he wants spousal support from her. He doesn't have the money. She has the money. Cardi B has more money. Cardi B is worth more money than her net worth is significantly higher than his. Because I just think that when it's a woman looking for spousal support for a man, don't nobody have a problem with that. Right. The kids don't have anything to do with spousal support. The kids don't have anything to do with spousal support. Well, okay, I don't have a problem with spousal support, but he's only asking for it out of spite. I mean, so spousal support. If you are ending your marriage, divorce statistics show that you are not alone. Many people file for divorce because their relationship. Okay, child, I don't need the whole background. What is spousal support? Although they are different across jurisdictions, spousal support essentially has the same basic definition everywhere. Spousal support is money that one spouse pays to another spouse after the marriage has ended. The person paying the support is called the payer. The person receiving is called the payee. Spousal support can be called different names. Legal definition. Each state has its own statute, but for example, in West Virginia, it sets forth general provisions regarding spousal support. This state, an obligation that compels a person to pay spousal support may arise from the terms of a court order, anti-nuptial agreement, or separation agreement. The statute defines 4 types of support. If one spouse, here's the basic premise. If one spouse earns more money, they may have to pay some of that money to the other spouse. They may be required to do this either temporarily or permanently, depending on factors such as length of marriage, the lifestyle established during the marriage, and whether the payee can become self-supporting. So here's the thing. Take the kids out of it. Because the kids don't have anything to do with spousal support. That's child support. Take the infidelity out of it because that's not part of the definition. The definition said, who makes more money? She makes more money. Significantly more than him. Now, when they first got together, that was not the case. When they first got together, he was the breadwinner. He had more money than her. But over the time of their relationship, those roles are different. Why does my phone keep ringing? He was already living that lifestyle. Okay. I still have an issue. Hold on. I still have an issue with it. And yes, I know it's a double standard, and I'm okay with that. I know that's right. There said, listen, I know it's a double standard. I'm okay with that. But see, here's the thing. Y'all saying, well, he only did it to be spiteful. It doesn't matter. If he's entitled to it by law, he's entitled to it by law. It doesn't matter why he's doing it. The same thing can be said about a woman. She's only doing it out of spite. But yet, when it's a woman, we don't seem to have a problem with it. Now, I'm playing devil's advocate. Let's be clear. Because I also feel like we have gender norms in this country, right? There are gender norms and there are expectations in this country. So her being the woman and him being the man, I feel some kind of way about that. But legally, he has every right to ask for it. Now, I'm gonna let y'all hear some of Cardi B's voice notes, some of her crash outs, okay? I'm gonna let y'all hear some of it. Hold on, let me mute so I can get to the right video. All right, I'm gonna let y'all hear. It's cussing and stuff, so just be ready, child. She mad.
I'm gonna state my shit. His bitch ass gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this asking for spousal support because I was asking for everything. I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die fucking slow. I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you gotta think of me. When I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for shit. Started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renew divorce paper, right? I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. It is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. He stood up my kids 3 times. He has seen Blossom only like 5 times. And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my fucking kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a lesser. If I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house. Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad. The last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. You haven't seen the kids since March. You went to do a hosting in Boston and you stood them up. You say you was going to see the kids after Mother's Day and you stood them up. My house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids, and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you. It's not my fault you don't want to fucking fly to New York. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me, I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. The day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000, and I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, bitch, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that shit. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think because I don't want a house up north. I bought that shit with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house, you have put me with the bill the last year. You left me the last year. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. My kids got their own driver. The kids' driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me. Nobody fucking call me. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week. Culture pianos class, that's $300 an hour, and she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and Wave boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year. Have I asked you? Have I asked you for anything? This is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that come from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook. So I need a chef. So
hold on. I just got to pause for a second. Baby, listen. Hey, girl. Cardi, come here, baby. You know, it always makes me nervous when I hear people spending that kind of money. You have a nanny, a babysitter, and your mama living there, and don't none of them have time to cook. I don't mean no harm, and I don't mean no disrespect. Cardi, what your mama doing all day? I mean, no disrespect to your mama. I don't know her, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm sure you have retired your mama. I'm sure your mama don't pay a bill. I am sure that your mama live rent-free. Why she can't cook no pancakes in the morning? And the kids are in school. You just said they in school, so that's 2 meals, a snack. Have some Cheerios in a bowl waiting for them when they get home. And then dinner. Why do you need a personal chef? You got a house full of people. It sounds like you got a house full of people over there. Listen, now I can't speak for my mama, but I'm going to speak for my mama. My mama don't really cook like that no more. But I bet you if I told my mama I was going to pay her, I bet you if my mama was living with me in a mansion and she didn't have no bills, she didn't have no car note, she didn't have to take care of nothing, and I said I'm gonna give you $300 a day to cook for the kids, baby, my mama would dust off. She'd go find that cookbook and it might be them old Julia Child's recipes, honey, but we gonna get 3 meals a day and dessert. And some snacks. I mean, damn. Does her mother live with her? I know she bought her mother a house. I don't know if her mother lives in that house, but she bought her mother a house. I remember her talking about that. She absolutely bought her mother a house. And they said, listen, my mama could be cooking them seafood casseroles right now. That's yeah. For those who don't know, that's my niece in real life, Nay. And she know about my mama's casseroles, honey. My mama's a nurse. On her off days, she makes my son lunch for preschool. That's a lot, Cardi. All right, first of all, much respect that you can pay all of that. But girl, that makes me nervous listening to that. Because I'm listening. You said that your kids are taking classes. You don't even know what they taking. You said they taking some other classes. I don't even know the name of them. You got your kids enrolled in shit that you don't even know you enrolled them in. You need the recipe? Okay, Chuck, I'll get it from my mama. So number 1. Number 2, you said they in tutoring. I don't mean no harm. Is it tutoring or is it classes? Because that's 2 different things. Because why do they need tutoring? They like in 2nd and 3rd grade. Now, if they in classes, that's different. Classes and tutoring ain't the same thing. I'm gonna let y'all finish listening to her tell y'all what she
Kids
doing.
eat whatever the fuck they want because thanks to me. Also, my house have a security in front because our daughter constantly used to get threats, rape threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. Always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? Bitch, you want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. Money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting shit from my house that I work my ass off. Anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You are mentally disturbed right now. And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York. And I spend times with my kids and I spend time with my man. I be for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man go see me because I don't got time to go see him. He makes time for me because he know I'm busting because he know how much this new era for me, my tour and my album means so much to me. But you don't like that. Stop fucking calling me. Where to? For you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom. Well, please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I didn't ask you $1 for. Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me! I have to pay that bill. No help. He hasn't paid the mortgage for a whole year in the Atlanta house. You're in the Atlanta house right now, and you're be going over there. I be wanting to go over there and clap shit the fuck up, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for the bill. You haven't paid for a year. But you know what? You harass me so much when I just want peace. I want peace. You want to be with this house? Fine. Just please leave me alone. I just want to leave me fuck alone. I just want to be free. I don't want to be called 40,000 times. Go tell the people when's the last time you seen kids. You know what you did? You coerced my daughter. You did a video and you keep threatening about this video. I don't give a You coerced my daughter to say on FaceTime, oh, I miss my mommy. She's never here. She this, and that. And every single day you threaten me with that video. Like if I don't be busting my and you know I was going to stay quiet, but you're not going to be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm going to bust my ass for these kids. I want to be left alone. You're in a whole relationship. Why the fuck what I'm doing? Jesus Christ, I just want to be papers. And you call me and the kids come to Atlanta and I said, I don't know, tell my dad. Because if the kids come to Atlanta, clearly my dad to fly over here. They want to talk about, oh, why you have an attitude? What are you talking about? I don't have an attitude. Oh, you must be around your... That's that, oh my God, here you go. Hung up. Because of that, you started spazzing the whole weekend, called me about 40 times, started hitting up all my friends, even my family member like Hennessy, you know she hates you. You was looking for an excuse to be mad.
She said, you know she hates you.
That baby probably don't even you.
Oh, Lord. Okay, that's pretty much it. That thing cracked me up, though. She said, you even call Hennessy and you know she hates you. Let me say a few things. I was reading y'all comments, as I was playing that. Let me just say a few things. First of all, I'm not saying she has to change her lifestyle. What I'm saying is it makes me nervous when I hear, and this is coming from just a regular old schmegular girl who wish that she could spend that kind of money per month on that kind of shit. Don't get it twisted. If I could afford a personal chef, I'd have one right now. The closest I got is my sister, and y'all know she cooks for me, okay? If I could afford a personal chef, I would have one. I'm not saying she can't enjoy her money. I can't say she can't live that lifestyle. I'm saying it makes me nervous because we always hear these stories about these people who end up broke. It just makes me nervous. That's all. Somebody said, what is she working on? She actually did. There is a song that's going around on TikTok. I wish I could play it for y'all, but I don't want this video to get flagged. But there is a video. I mean, there is a clip of a song that I feel like she's getting ready to drop it, where she's basically talking shit. Like, the song is a bop. Cardi, you really need to drop that song right now. Like, you really need to drop that song right now because it is a bop. If y'all are on TikTok, go find it. It's probably on YouTube, but I just don't want my channel to get flagged. But baby, that thing is a bop. That thing is a bop. She probably need to make a song out of Stop Calling Me. Will y'all stop calling y'all celebrity friends when they down on the internet crashing out? And that just Remy Ma had to do that when she was crashing out. She had to keep telling the people to stop calling her. Will y'all stop calling them when they down to the internet crashing out? I know y'all trying to do the right thing. But for nosy people like me, I want them to finish their thought. Oh, you know she was, Ray. Listen, y'all, and when I say y'all, I ain't talking about the people in this room. I'm talking about the y'all out there. Y'all gave Cardi B privilege to use that word a long time ago, just like y'all gave it to Fat Joe, just like y'all gave it to DJ Khaled. Y'all gave them permission to use the N-word a long time ago. Don't come back now and try to act surprised that they use it, because they've been using it. They've been using it in our face. But that's another conversation for another day. April says, I'm going through somewhat similar circumstances. I don't have her money, though, but my estranged husband hasn't seen his kids since I left almost a year ago, and he doesn't pay for nothing. Right, Ronnie? I just want you to get it out, baby. I'll be here to listen. I'll be here. Folks got mad when J-Lo used it. Yeah, they did. No, they're around the wrong black people, if you ask me. Well, listen. I agree. I don't disagree with you at all. But she been using it. Ain't nobody said nothing. Did y'all see what Jamal Bryant called her out, though? Pastor Jamal Bryant then called out, baby, because Cardi posted that picture of her shopping down to the Target. Jamal Bryant said, hey, girl, what you doing down to the Target? Don't you know we ain't supposed to be down there? Let me just say this. This is my overall thought process on the whole situation. I do feel like, let me say this. Now I know nowadays, because y'all know my brain. Let me focus. I know nowadays it's not popular to quote R. Kelly. I know it's not popular to quote R. Kelly, but let me tell y'all something. R. Kelly got it right a lot of times. And one time he definitely got it right about was he wrote a song called When a Woman's Fed Up. Let me tell you something. If y'all don't understand the words to that, was lyrics, when a woman is fed up. Now, I know that Cardi then took this man back 11 times. I know she done came down here and publicly defended that man. I know she done came down here and told y'all he was the best thing since sliced bread. I told y'all last week, we are going to stop beating up women for doing what they were taught to do. We are taught to protect our man. We are taught to not emasculate our man and to hold our man up in public and privately chastise him. So yeah, she came down here and defended her baby daddy, her husband, her man. She came down here and yeah, she kept taking him back after he cheated on her. And it sounded like she cheated on him too. Okay, they did some dumb shit together. But she's fed up, Offset. And come here, Offset. Hey, baby, come here. Come here. I need you to come a little bit closer. I need you to hear what I'm getting ready to say to you, Offset. Baby, she done. She is done. She told you. This how you know she done, because she told you. I don't care if you got that new bitch in the house that I'm still paying for. Just leave me the fuck alone. Baby, she is done. She told that, I'm going to say it one more time. She told that man, I don't care if you got your new bitch in the house that I'm paying for. Just leave me alone. Baby, she is done. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Those are the ones you got to be more worried about. You have to be more worried about the women that keep taking you back than the woman that's one and done. It's a whole lot of women that's one and done. Infidelity is a non-negotiable, and the minute they find them red thongs in the laundry, they are gone, and you ain't gonna never see them again. Same thing with abuse. There are some women, the first time you raise your hand to them, that is a wrap. My hairdresser was telling me the story. She twins. My hairdresser's a twin. And her and her sister both do hair, and they stand side by side. And we were at the shop on Saturday morning, and y'all know what we was talking about, y'all. We was talking about Diddy and Cassie, okay? And her sister told the story. That twin said, I remember I got into a fight with my husband, and he slapped me. She said, now this was probably in the 80s, right? She's an older woman. She a grandmama now. So this was probably like in the 80s, late 70s, early 80s when this happened, right? She said that man slapped her. She said, and I could feel, my lip was bleeding. And her baby was a baby at the time. Like an arm baby at the time. She said she told him, I need to go take a walk. She said, I need to go take a walk. I need to calm down. She said she picked her baby up. She walked down the street to the phone booth. She said she called her brother. And she told her brother, because they live about an hour outside of DC where they're from. They live about an hour outside of DC. So, back then, an hour was even further, right? She said she called her brother. She told her brother she got to go. She said her brother came and picked her up, drove her to the bus station. Mind you, she still got her baby. Drove her to the bus station, and her brother bought her a bus ticket for her to go home. She said by the time she got back home, she still got the baby. Her daddy was waiting at the bus station. She said, I never went back. She said, I didn't take a diaper. She said, all I had was my purse and my baby. She said, I never went back. I never saw that. She said, I never saw that nigga again. So some women do. I wasn't trying to say that women don't. Some women do. Baby, she said, I never went back. Took her baby and left, okay? But for the women that keep coming back, those are the ones you got to worry about, because, baby, something. And when they done, that's why everybody keeps going with the headline where she said, I wish you would just die. Baby, she means that. Now, I don't think she means she going to be the one to do it. But I think she is really, truly at the point now where if he was gone, minus her kids not having a father, I think she done. Thank you for the super chat. That lady 1982 said, Cardi says she is tired. Off says she's tired. You in trouble, buddy. Yeah, she done. She is done. Were they married? I don't know if they were married or not, but even if they were married, she could get a divorce without having to see him again. All she had to do was hire an attorney to handle it. Especially, see, the thing is, when people get into these complicated divorces, it's because they got something. If they didn't have nothing, I mean, I don't know her financial situation, but if they didn't have nothing but an apartment and she clearly didn't have a car because she had to walk to the bus station, walk to the pay phone. So I feel like they just didn't have nothing to fight over. I believe truly she was more infatuated than in love. And, I think a lot of times and again, when I say we, I don't mean y'all. I'm going to say me, we. I think sometimes we forget people's age and experience. And I think that if you went from being dirt ass poor, literally having to strip your way through college, you went from dirt ass poor to having a little bit of money and a little bit of attention, because, you know, Cardi was viral on, you know, social media, and then she got on Love and Hip Hop. And then once Bodak Yellow came out, it was a wrap. And then at the same time, you meeting this guy, he got some money. He's probably treating you better than you ever been treated before, at least material wise. I'm not saying so much feelings and emotion, but materialistically, this man is showing you shit you ain't never seen before. Yeah, that is a lot of infatuation in that. And I think a lot of us, and I'm going to say me, because I probably would too, a lot of us at 22, 23 years old would have got caught up in that bullshit too. I'm not saying when we would have decided to leave, because everybody gonna leave at a different time. But it's easy to get caught up in that, y'all. It's easy to get caught up in that. But when I say she done now, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all now, what I'm getting ready to say is about this. It might sound controversial. What up, Gina Bina? What I'm getting ready to say, it might be a little controversial, but I will never forget. Even though it ended up not happening. But I'll never forget, what's the oldest Jenner girl? The oldest Kardashian girl? She not the Jenner girl. She the Kardashian. Not Kylie. Kourtney. I'll never forget when Kourtney was with Scott. And Scott was cheating on her. And Scott was out there acting a fool. I never remember her. I will never forget her telling her mother. Her mother said something about her breaking up with him and leaving him. And she said, no, because I'm not done having kids. And I want my kids to have the same father. Now, granted, she done went out here, fell in love, and had another baby. But at the time, her mindset was, I know he ain't shit, but I don't want to go out here and have another child. I really feel like that's why Cardi had that last baby. Because clearly, y'all relationship was already what it was when you got pregnant. I believe that's why Cardi had that last baby. I think Cardi wanted another child. And I think she was like, I ain't about to go out here and just have another random a kid by a random dude. I'm going to get this last baby up out of me. So I got the same baby daddy for all my kids, and I'm going to do what I do. I honestly think that. Because remember, they were separated, and then next thing you know, Cardi was pregnant. And we were like, what? I honestly think that's what she did. Chloe is the same way. Yeah, Chloe did the same thing. You know? So I honestly feel like, let me tell y'all something. Cardi has gone Instagram official with her new boo, Stefan Diggs. Now, I see y'all in the chat telling me that Stefan is for the streets too, and Stefan is a hoe, and da-da-da-da-da, and yada, yada, yada. I'm going to be honest and tell y'all that I feel like Cardi is going to attract those types of niggas. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that word. I'm sorry. I believe that Cardi is going to attract those type of men because that is the energy that Cardi puts out. And I hate to say it like that. I think that is the energy that Cardi puts out. Cardi going to probably be 60 years old and really find that guy and settle down and yada, yada, yada. Now, that's my opinion. I don't know that to be a fact. She knows he's for the streets. Yeah, I don't think, and honestly, I don't think she's looking for at forever. I don't think Cardi's looking for a husband. I don't think Cardi's looking for a father for them kids. I think Cardi is looking for somebody that's going to treat her right, treat her like Offset did in the beginning, show her a good time, and spend some money. I honestly think that's what she's looking for. Now, I don't know that girl from a hole in the wall. I don't know nothing about Cardi B. But I honestly do not think that that's what she's looking for right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just think she's looking for a good time. She, you know, she says she's trying to put this album out. She's about to go on tour. I think she's just trying to make some money. Cardi is a very good businesswoman. Now, either she has good advice or let me tell you something. Cardi's not dumb. Cardi B is not a dumb person. I think a lot of times people mistake her being dumb because she speaks in broken English sometimes because English isn't her first language, right? And at this point, she's so old. When I say old, I mean, those habits are so ingrained in her that she's going to probably, unless she makes a concerted effort to hire a linguistics coach and all of that, she's going to probably speak in broken English the rest of her life because she's gotten so used to it. But Cardi is not stupid. Cardi was an honor roll student in high school, and she actually went to college. She didn't finish college because she was poor. She was broke and she wanted money. But Cardi B is not a dumb girl. She's not a dumb girl. And not woman, sorry. I keep saying, I'm trying to get out of the habit of calling grown women girls. But she definitely is a smart businesswoman. I mean, when we think about all of her business endeavors that are outside of music, that's why people get so mad at her about not doing the music. But I feel the same way about Cardi as I feel about Rihanna. If she's making millions of dollars outside of music, girl, make your money. Cardi had a partnership with Reebok. Cardi's got those whipped cream shots that she owns. I think I just read somewhere, but she owns 100% of the whipped cream, that whipped cream product, whatever the situation is. She had a contract with, earlier on in her career, she had a contract with Fashion Nova. Like a whole collab with Fashion Nova. Cardi, I don't even know how much Cardi charges for a verse, but she charges like, over 6 figures to do a verse on a track. Cardi, I would have to Google her and look at all of her endeavors, but Cardi definitely has made some really good business moves. Yeah, Cardi B is like that, that's what I'm saying. Her net worth is over $100 million. His net worth is like 20. Now, $20 million ain't nothing to sneeze at. Clearly, I'll take $20 million. Pepsi, thank you, lady. That lady, 1982. Yeah. Cardi is no dummy. I mean, she really isn't. And she also has properties. She said that, I remember reading one time where she talked about how every time she got a check, she bought another piece of property. Not property for her to live in, but rental property. Cardi owns like apartment buildings and shit. She has rental properties. She makes $9 million a month on OnlyFans. Listen. I mean, I ain't even factor in her social media, but Cardi has she's probably monetized on every platform that she's on. I didn't even know the OnlyFans, but I mean, I'm not surprised. Going back to what I said last week, OnlyFans is not necessarily for adult content. Yeah, Cardi's, and it sounds like she's investing money. But I still, when I hear her spending, but now let me go back to what I said in the beginning. If she's making $9 million a month, I guess she can't spend 50. Baby, I guess she can't spend $50,000 a month if she's making $9 million a month. Hell, that don't even compare. That doesn't even. Shit, that $50,000 she's spending ain't even putting a dent. Child, that ain't even putting a dent. I guess she can't afford to spend $50,000. Shit, I take back what I said, Cardi. I take it back. Right, Hibiscus, and that's why I said I hope she's Hibiscus said, but for how long? That's why I said I hope she's investing in it. I'm serious. That's why I said I really do hope that she's investing in it. Okay. She also says she reads her statements herself and doesn't rely on accountants. I know that's right. As she should. As she should. I know that's right, Chuck. Can you help a brother out? Can you help a sister out, Cardi? Can you adopt me? Shit. I don't even need a babysitter. Child, I should have went on and did my OnlyFans page with my feet. Remember, I said I was gonna do a OnlyFans with my feet. Because Lunel said she was making a couple of $1,000s a month just putting pictures of her feet up. I said, now Lunel fat foot ass could make a couple of $1,000s posting her feet. I know I can. I should have went on and did it. I really did think about it. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. I actually went over to the website and I was reading up how you start a page and all of that. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lies. I did. But baby, that thing got complicated. Because what they don't tell you is there are people that do make that kind of money, but you have to build up an audience. You have to get people to subscribe to you. So even though once you have your channel up and running, you have to convince people to pay money to subscribe to your channel. And then you got to, you know what I mean? So it's not just as easy. It's not as easy as, oh, I just started a YouTube channel. You can still do it, feed as a lucrative. But how am I get people to come over there and take and pay? Xavier, you gonna help me set it up? You gonna help me set up my OnlyFans for feet? See, that's what they was telling me. You got to start a Twitter, and then you got to build up your Twitter following, and then you got to get the people from Twitter to come over to OnlyFans. That was a lot of work. That sounded like a lot of work at the time. Now, I'm sure it would have paid off on the back end if I could have actually got people to come over, but that just sounded like a lot of work. So I got to build up a Twitter following and then get them to come over to Instagram. That was a lot of work. I mean, that sounded like a lot. Exactly, Chuck. It's lucrative now. Don't get it twisted. It is definitely lucrative. But you got to get the right people, honey. Oh, I was going to dip my foot. Listen, I was going to dip my feet in chocolate. I was going to do all of that. I was going to put in some sand. I was going to go get me a pedicure every week. Hold a cucumber with your feet. Oh, scandalous. You can skip the line by paying certain creators to promote your page. Well. All right, y'all, let me get off of here. So listen, I will not be here tomorrow. I have, I shouldn't say that. I might be able to get a live in early. I have something to do tomorrow evening. Because El Teddy will be back. So no, I probably won't go live tomorrow. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. I may try to do a pre-record tomorrow if I can. I'm not going to even say it because I know y'all get sick of me saying what I'm going to do and then I don't do it. So let me not say what I'm going to do until it's just up there. So on my review channel, there may be a pre-record of something that I told y'all I was going to start doing. So I'm going to wait and see if I can get that done today. Yes, Gina, I will see you tomorrow. I was wondering if you were still in the chat, child. So yeah, I got something to do tomorrow. Are the followers, subscribers visible? Add them on socials and post a teaser. Oh. Yeah, we did the Living Single review earlier today. Sure did. I need to watch episode 2. That's what I need to do is watch episode 2 so I can do the second one so I can listen to the podcast tomorrow. So, all right, y'all, let me get off of here. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.